Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Pisces, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that's fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the Empress, which is a beautiful card, right? It's actually ruled by Venus, or rules Venus, or whatever you want to say. And what I will say to you is, this week, it looks like there is a lot of focus on the domestic side of life. Making your home, your space, everything that you have around you that surrounds you, whether this is the connections with the people that you live with, whether this is the home itself, the environment that you live in, you are wanting to get the most and the best out of it to make it plush and comfortable and beautiful and inviting. And I think this is a really good thing. Now, what I will say to you is, it is the Empress. So maybe overdoing it on the spending is definitely a possibility, so try to keep that in check. But for the most part, enjoy the fruits of whatever labor you have created up until now. All right, for your actions and options this week, look at that, you got the Ten of Pentacles. This is all to do with the home. This is also possibly abundance or finances or resources coming into the home in some regard. This could be really, really nice this week. The Ten of Pentacles as well, it's not just about money and finances and big cash. You know, sometimes it's literally about the home itself. This could be an exciting development on the home front with children, with the kids if you have them. If you don't, it's literally just about the home itself. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Four of Pentacles. You've got all this money cards and all these cards about money and finances, but also cards of home and stability. The Four of Pentacles coupled with the Empress, that is literally about money to do with the home, money coming into the home, considerations about the home that you're in. So if you are looking for a mortgage, if you're looking to buy a home, or maybe even change the home that you're renting, this could be a really good week to do so, to start looking around, to start shopping around, because there's more available to you than maybe you're even making use of at this moment in time. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is really a good time for you to start thinking about getting your ideas in front of the right people. This is not a time to be shy. This is not a time for you to be a stick in the mud. This is a time for you to dig deep and say, no, you know what? I'm ready to advance my career. I'm ready to take things in new directions that are going to be good for me and the things that I want. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, this could be about seeking a new space for your business. So if you already work from home, maybe this is that you dedicate a specific area, or maybe even a specific room if you have one, to your home, right? So to your business. So you're saying, right, from now on, this is the workroom. This is where I do my work. This is where my business, my mogul empire is going to be executed from, right? Which could be really exciting. For those of you that are retired or no longer working, this could literally be as simple as maybe you're doing some interior design. Maybe you're thinking about changing the structure of the home. Like with these three cards, there's definitely something about the home environment that you are ready to change, that you're ready to update, that you're ready to take in a direction that feels like it's more aligned to you. So I like this. I think it could be great. For your love and relations, you have your card, the Moon. Now, some of the options that show up for you this week could be from the past, right? So this could be interaction with somebody from the past. It could be interaction with a past lover, an ex. For some of you, I think this could be very positive, but for some of you, this may be a person that you never thought you'd see again and you actually don't want to see again. Not necessarily a bad thing, but certainly something that you should consider. And the reason I say this is because it is the moon card. You may not be seeing this person or the connection clearly, whether that's for good or for ill. Maybe you remember it and them worse than they actually were, and you're hoping it up in your mind, or maybe you're remembering it and them better than they were. So this week you could get this is a lot of earth, right? So you could get a really good solid grounding this week of, you know what, yes, it was that bad, or actually it was worse, or no, it wasn't that bad, and this is how we proceed. For a very select few of you, this could be a reconnection. For most of you, it's just kind of like one of those moments where the universe says, do you remember this? And you're like, oh, kind of like some of the teenage photos, right? You look back and you're like, cringe. How did I think that was cool or attractive? Definitely possible. For those of you that are married, partnered, or in long-term commitments, I think this is a week where you and the partner are no longer confused about where you stand with each other, for each other. I think this could be a week that goes a long way for you to realize, you know what, life is short and we're wasting time not really enjoying everything that we have, everything that we're already surrounded by. Don't get me wrong, aspirational wealth is a wonderful thing, but at the same time, sometimes stopping to enjoy what you've built up until this point is just as powerful and actually just as rewarding, because it reminds you of how far you've come, right? For your money and materials, you have the Page of Wands. So this is an idea or a message that comes in. Now, I feel like for all of you in some way, this could be someone saying, I can't do this without you. I need your support, I need your help, and it could be lucrative for you, which I really love. If you have an idea of something that you want to do or something that you want to get started, this would be a really good week to start putting the feelers out and also to start considering what it's going to cost you. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Page of Wands I love for physical health because it basically says you've got more energy this week. Maybe you're starting something new like a health regime, especially a health regime actually with these cards, because you've got the Empress there. So this could be you looking at your image, right? How do I look better? I want to lose weight, or maybe I want to get my whatever done, right? So certainly all of that stuff is around. And then with the home and environment as well, this is bringing something new into the home that you've wanted or needed for a while that also serves a purpose, right? So it's entertainment, but it's also good for you. Now, for your full moon message that's taking place in your 12th house, right? So especially for those of you that are ascendant Aries, ascendant Pisceans, excuse me, so sorry. This full moon is taking place in the sign of Aries, which is your 12th house. Anything that happens in the 12th house, I'm lying, it's your second house, I'm sorry. Anything that happens in your second house is all to do with your money, your finances, your resources. So that spotlight, that, the full moon that's being shone in your second house is basically saying to you, you've got the gate 29, keep going, right? You're on track, you're on target to creating the kind of material success and abundance that you're looking for. If it doesn't materialize overnight, that's fine, but it is on its way to you. So this is a time to be optimistic. It's certainly a time not to give up, and it's definitely a time to persevere and keep going. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.